And please make sure that you continue to you visit us on our YouTube channel, visit us on Twitch. You can also visit us on Facebook.
Go back and tell them about the sound went
And I'm sorry, the sound wasn't on. I was just made aware that the sound wasn't on. So guys, coming up this afternoon, Cam King, super producer, one-eyed, 40-year-old, believes that he still has game. So he challenged Mr. Blizzity Blacc, Mr. Put the Beers Down, to a one-on-one game this afternoon. Immediately after the show, they're going to go to the YMCA and play a one-on-one tournament. They're under certain conditions today, and throughout the show, I am going to let you guys know what conditions these two guys are under, and maybe we can kind of persuade them not to do this. I don't think that this is a good idea, but
hey, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. You see, I'm dressed for it. It's happening.
All right. So I just want to again thank the listeners who are tuned in, who continues to tune in every week, every Saturday at 11 a.m. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for the listeners on the Villa Coola radio side, on the internet side. Thank you to our YouTube listeners. Thank you to our Facebook listeners. Guys, I want to let you know that our YouTube page is popping. Our channel is popping. You can go to YouTube, visit us on Villa Coola Media, and you will be able to find all of our past shows from episode 1. We are now at episode 10. You'll be able to visit us on Twitch and catch it live, the internet radio side at villacoolaradio.com, and also the very popular Facebook. So we're going to go ahead and get into our show, get into our first discussion topic on the table. And we're just going to kick it off. But please, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this basketball tournament. You do not want to miss the details of what these two guys are under. Trust me, this shit is going to be hilarious.
This shit is about to blow up.
It's going down. So, I know you guys are all familiar with Tyrese and his rant that went on this week on Facebook. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Tyrese.
So I felt a little way. I had so much compassion for this black man who is fighting for his daughter. It really touched me. But then we have some other people who did not just thought that this was unnecessary. So I'm gonna play a clip real quick. Let y'all hear this for those who haven't listened, and then we'll come right back.
Don't take my baby, please. Don't take my baby. Don't take my baby. Oh, this is all I got. This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. I just want my baby.
So there we have it. It's not funny, but it is funny in the same token. I am not laughing at the fact that he is destroyed over going through this custody battle for his daughter. I'm just laughing at the fact that the nigga from Baby Boy is just like in tears like this.
He just want his babies.
As you guys know, Tyrese and his ex-wife Norma have been in a nasty custody battle regarding their 10-year-old daughter Shayla, who has accused her father of hitting on her a total of 16 times. She could not sit down, whatnot. This has been going on for about a year. The ex-wife Norma has filed a restraining order against him. And Tyrese is saying that she's lying, she's making this up, she's just bitter because he's remarried, he has started another family. So he went to Instagram, made this video right before they were headed to court that morning. But since then, the internet has kind of taken Tyrese down. They have shamed him for being weak and going to social media to vent. So I wanted to focus on, we all know that they are going through this custody battle, but what I wanted to focus on, because I see a lot of men and a lot of women who have made opinions about that men shouldn't do this. This is a form of weakness from a man. And I want to know, my question, I would ask Blacc first. Blacc, how do you feel about men who go to social media to vent about just whatever's going on in their life?
I'm impartial to it. I really feel like you can go vent about certain things and you can go about it in a certain way. I mean, personally, I've done it myself. Like, I don't name the exact person and or situation, but it's just how I feel, like a thought. Like, let's say you piss me off, and I might go to Facebook and be like, people got a funny way of showing you how cool they are type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to make a video of me crying. Like, that hoe will not be posted. Because to me, I mean, you said most men feel like that, but to me, crying is a sign of weakness. And, like, if I do cry, which everybody's cried, but if I do cry, I don't want you to see it. It's not many people that can say they've seen me cry, like, at all. Because that's a sign of weakness to me.
Okay, Yvette, how do you feel? Let's hear from a woman.
I feel that he should not have posted that. I think social media has got way too personal. I guess I'm still old school with it. Like my grandmama say, take it to Jesus. You shouldn't take it to nobody else. It should go to him sometime. So I feel like he shouldn't have done that. I just feel like he shouldn't have done that. If it is a custody battle going on as well, then I don't think he should have went to social media and he's fighting a custody battle. That's kind of childish. And I wonder what his wife thought when he pressed post on
question.
This is crazy. I mean, if I would have been his wife, I would have been like, hell no, don't post nothing like that.
Why would you post that?
Why would you post that? And
like, I understand you being emotional, but why do you want the whole world to see it? And then on top of that, you're Tyrese. Like, who don't know who you are? You know, so like, you know it's gonna get around. Well, and I feel like, just like, I'm sorry, but just like with The Rock, I feel like he might just be trying to make himself relevant.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. He's a social media whore. I hate to say it, but he is.
He's a whore.
He posts all the time about beef and drama, and I think it's real girlish of him for doing this.
I mean, he is an R&B singer.
A man can cry. I mean, we all human. It's not a man. We're human, so we do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think this is real girlish of him. That's just my opinion on it.
Okay, so you guys believe, well, in my opinion, I do agree on the part where I think this goes for woman or man, to use social media as a method of venting or even just stating your claim about a situation that you're going through. I would never do that. I wouldn't want to see my man do it. But however, according to the situation, I can't tell someone how to react when they're going through a custody battle, because one, I haven't been through it myself, so I don't know if I would do that if my ex-wife or my ex-husband is steady like coming for me and accusing me of doing these things and you're making me look bad. Like, I can't say that I wouldn't go to social media because that is a big platform. But I do agree with he should not have. I've never been able to understand how you're in the moment of crying and
like
post
how
a video.
And you walking
that emotional, like
you walking around the house.
It ain't like you making
how
a
you
speech
walking around
and
the
then.
house.
But you know what tripped me out? He was like, he said, "That's all I have. I don't have nothing." Nigga, what? You can see your kid eventually. Like,
well,
and
I'm pretty sure he can see his kid. Period. Because first of all, he put court in his sentence. So with that being said, and he paying $1,200 a month, which
he can't see his daughter right now because they have
12 or 13,000.
12,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so man, shout out to baby mama.
She's making $13,000 a month, but he cannot see his daughter because his daughter and his ex-wife have a restraining order. So he has not been able to see his daughter for 2 months now.
Well, one thing real quick. I know this is off topic, but shout out to all the people watching and commenting. You got our Hustle of the Week from last week watching, TJ. You got
Shout out TJ.
James, Mark Quinn. You got a whole bunch of people watching. My homeboy, Rick Sanchez. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say thank you to them.
Yeah, so
I'm
guys,
excited.
There you have it. Men, don't run to social media. Women, don't run to social media.
Don't
Find
cry
Jesus.
on social media.
Go cry to Jesus. Like,
Man,
that's the best you can do because the internet will take you down. But we're going to get ready to jump into a quick commercial break. Guys, for those who have just tuned in, there is a one-on-one tournament going down between our super producer, Cam King, also known as the one-eyed 40-year-old who believes that he still has game. And then we also have Blizzity Blacc, also known as Mr. Put the Beers Down. They have challenged each other on a one-on-one game. They're going to go to 25 points. I got my money on them. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned and be sure to share this live video. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider. Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal B. Easy.
And your boy Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
So we're back, and I just want to remind you guys that you have the opportunity to call in if y'all want to ask these two crazy men who have challenged each other any type of questions regarding this game. You can call in to our phone line. The number is up there for you to call. You can call in at any time, so pick up the phone, call in, talk to us. I do have a question for Blacc. Blacc, you did tell us on Monday that you were going to drink before this tournament and you were going to drink after, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many beers are you on?
That's number one.
All right.
One
And
takes
guys,
beers.
for those who don't know Blacc starts drinking at 11 a.m. every Saturday morning. And at 1 o'clock, he's planning on going and playing a one-on-one tournament after consuming, I don't know how many beers. We're going to find out how many beers he's at. In the heat.
It's hot outside.
It ain't that hot.
It's hot
outside.
So
I done
stay
did it in the
tuned
summertime.
because this is going to be some funny ass shit.
Hey.
And I just hope that nobody gets hurt. So let's just go ahead and jump into our next table on the topics on the table. We're going to talk about Zeke Elliott, and we're going to see how the women feel about this situation. Let's go.
So, how do women feel? So, we all know the Zeke situation. We don't have to go like in full detail on the sports side of it. We know that his ex-girlfriend has put charges on him, and he's been suspended for 6 games. And it's crazy how once he's able to come back, it's almost over with. And it's like a failure for the Cowboys. So it's really annoying to me. But so he's able to play. He's playing this Sunday. So shout out to that. And I think Jerry is really working on his behalf. They got it going on as far as their lawyers because they still fighting for the boy. He able to play this Sunday. So that's a good thing. And then Jerry's when he did an interview, because he actually ended up doing an interview about it, and they were saying that this is a lawyers, it's for lawyers and against players, what they are able to do, and maybe they are actually changed this since it's coming into light now. But for me, I feel that this is his girlfriend getting revenge. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I feel that this is just a bitter woman. She's mad. She want to get back at Zeke. She don't want Zeke to be with anyone else. She knows that he's hot and he's a superstar. So this is just her way of destroying him. What do y'all think?
What?
You said from the women.
All right. Well, newsflash to men. Be careful how you treat your ladies because, I mean, you just never know. And when we have the opportunity to have the upper hand, you never know what we will do when it comes to a form of revenge. I mean, I have done some things. I haven't gone to the extent of making someone try to lose their job or anything, but when a woman's fed up or when a woman has been hurt, I don't know what their situation was. I'm not going to accuse Zeke or her of anything, but hey, you don't know how hurt this woman was.
That's some bull.
Hey, this might be some form of revenge. I mean, she might be sitting back just like, I did that.
She sent the man a message saying that she was going to ruin his career.
Yeah, and she slept with his homeboy.
And it's messed up because, one, is certain evidence that Zeke can't bring into the case because it'll look bad on her type thing. And so, because of that, he can't share certain evidence as far as like text messages and stuff like that.
I mean, I get that. I'm not saying that she was right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I support Zeke. I this is something that happened before he was in the NFL, from my understanding, right? So I just don't understand why it even has to do with the NFL. I don't know. I boycott the NFL, so I really don't give a fuck.
The Youngquay said it stems from the stuff that happened in New Orleans, Dallas, at the nightclub, all this good kind of stuff. But it really doesn't, like, if you want to punish him for that, then punish him for that. Say that we didn't like your behavior when you did this to this woman, or you knocked the dude out, which sources say he didn't even knock dude out, somebody else did. So, I get it. His image is looking like he's a badass, you know what I'm saying? But
it's a lot going on with
police,
women right now.
And that's why I was going to go, because it's fucked up to me that women can accuse a man of any type of allegations and automatically the man is presumed guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not necessarily.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Not all the time.
Most of the
now
time.
they will take both of y'all to jail. So, because they don't want to get in the middle of it. So, if they feel that it's wrong on both ends and both ends have fault and you call the police, then it's not going to be just her saying, hey, you know, he did this to me, he didn't. No, they're going to press those charges on both of you nowadays, most of the time.
Okay. Press charges. Okay. Assume different story. That's what I'm saying. Like, both of them are most of the time for me. But, like, if you say, oh, this man hit me, I feel like 90% of the people in this room, if not 100% of the people in this room, automatically going to be like, what he hit you for, and get mad and take your side, when in reality, you probably went in the bathroom and hit yourself because you're crazy. But no, it's just like,
thin line between love and hate.
Whatever. But I don't understand why the NFL has more jurisdiction than the police. Like,
that's what's being brought to light, and that's what Jerry Jones is saying. They're saying that this system is meant for the lawyers. The system's not meant for the players. So That's one of the things that they are looking into. So big ups again to Jerry Jones and his team, because Zeke is playing this
shout out to
Sunday.
that.
So I like that. But I feel that if you make a female mad, you got to deal with the consequences that come with it.
What?
Yeah.
That's just like saying if you make a man mad, you got to deal with the consequences to come.
You
So if you make me
actually
mad
do.
and I slap the shit out you, that's because you made me mad.
If that's the consequences that come with it, then that's the consequences that had came with it. I can't stop that. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel that, but like, I don't feel like that's the way it should be said. Like, if you make a woman mad, you got to deal with the consequences.
You do have to. If you make a man mad, you have to deal with the consequences. If you make your supervisor mad, you have to deal with the consequences. You don't know what's gonna come with it.
But at the end of the day, he has to deal with the consequences because you made him mad. He slapped the shit out of you. You called the police. He in jail.
Well, listen. Now, if it was you and your woman, and she was like, "Hey, you cheated on me. You did this. You did that," then you can be like, "Hey, all right, I don't want to be with you no more," or push her around or slap her or something, and you can go about your day. She might call and tell your boss. You might lose your job and all of that, but you're not a big superstar, so it's not gonna affect you that much. You're not a huge superstar. She knew what she was doing when she did this.
Yeah, she probably was like, because last season Zeke he was a phenomenal player.
Hot.
You know what I'm saying? He was hot,
Yeah.
and he was talked about. Everywhere you turned on social media, on the TV, they're talking about Zeke and Dak at that moment, and she probably like, this motherfucker think he just can go on with life,
and
shit.
he done cheated
Let me
on
drop
me
a bomb on this, you know.
Listen.
So hey, but I'm not saying that it's right,
No,
guys.
not at all.
I'm not either. By the way,
It's
I will
reality,
not
though.
slap the shit out of her. I promise. I
No,
won't.
it's just reality, though. I mean, if we're gonna be real, we're just gonna be real. It's
Yeah.
just reality. This is what happened on both ends, so you just gotta be cautious as well.
Like I said, it just sucks that the police were like, they didn't even go through, you know, I mean, they filed the report, but they didn't go through pressing the charges. But the NFL got wind of it, and now they going through all this shit to try to make sure that he gets suspended. Like,
Right. Well, okay. Well, there you have it, guys. Keep your hands to yourself. Women, keep your hands to yourself. Let's just all spread love. Don't lie.
unless you
Tell
put them
the
in
truth.
foreign places.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into some fly shit. Y'all ready? Today I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk to my men today. So men, listen up. Are you dealing with a situation with a female, or just, you know, looking at your exes and trying to decipher why you haven't lucked up on that girl that you can keep around, keep on your arm, take around your family? Are you asking yourself questions like, do I date her or do I dump her? Men probably ask these questions when they are, get out my notes, hell. That you keep running into. But I think men need to stop getting caught up on the fact that a pretty face is not always the perfect one. There's a difference between a pretty face and a pretty perfect girl. So I want to give you, I was looking on mensfitness.com and I ran across 9 signs that this girl belongs on the girlfriend status, or even the next level is wife, or, you know, even you got to look at these women and wonder, if I was to have a child by her, would she be appropriate to be a mother? You know what I'm saying? These are the things that you would need to know about these women before you take it to the next step. So I'm going to give you, Men's Fitness gave us 9 signs that you can look for in women that you're potentially dating and wondering if you should take it to the next level by locking it down and making her your girlfriend. And so I'm gonna run these by you. If she's not meeting any of these, you might want to decide to just let her go and move on and find your happiness, okay? So number 1 is she should be your number 1 fan. Number 2 is she only flirts with you. Number 3 is you think she is legit cool. Like, if you feel like she's cool, you can hang around her. She's like a friend as well as a lover. Hey, she might be girlfriend material. Number 4 is my favorite. She's honest. Number 5 is you feel amazing chemistry with her. Number 7 is she respects your faith, family, and friends. Number 8 is she is not your usual type. And number 9, she gives you your space. And those are the 9
You
signs.
missed one. You missed number 6.
Number 6, I'm sorry, she's not plagued by her exes.
I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
Right.
By her
She's
exes.
not plagued by her exes, meaning she's not caught up still on her exes. She's not still talking to them and having friendships. I just don't, but I guess it depends on.
No, I don't believe in that.
I don't think
believe in
that. I mean, a hi and bye, hey, how you doing is fine, but just constant conversation and thinking you can go and hang out with them, I just think that that's a no-go. If my man can't come with me to hang with you or to sit in your face and have that conversation, I just don't think that that's appropriate when you're no. So we're gonna move on.
All right.
I wanted to ask you guys, is there something that you wanted to add on to this list, or did we pretty much hit everything?
If she wear bonnets.
Loyalty.
Patience. It's not easy.
Bonnets.
And Blacc says bonnets. All right. So that was your fly shit.
And no bra.
It's the BLOC, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right. So we are going to get into a song really quick. Blacc, I have a question for you.
What?
Have you ever played basketball?
What you mean?
I'm just asking, like, did you play in school? Because I don't know you. I didn't know you until right before the BLOC started. So I'm just really trying to get down to the nitty gritty before we get into this one-on-one tournament. So can you answer my question?
What was the question?
My question was, have you ever played basketball? Did you play? And give us a little history about yourself.
I played basketball before.
Okay. Before, like,
in
is
school,
it like a hobby, or did you play in school? Can you elaborate?
You put the ball in the hoop.
Oh, Lord.
And dribble it.
But have you ever like played one-on-one tournament? You know, like sometimes
I played
neighborhood basketball tournaments.
I didn't play
YMCA
basketball before.
Okay, and so but you never played in school, like it was
team.
No, okay, that's the question. Yes, I played for a team when I was like 5, but but I not
guys,
in school.
Blacc is 27 years old, by the way.
28.
28. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, but he acts like 20. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just need to know those questions. I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of why these two would want to go through with this insane act. Remember, guys, we have the one-eyed 40-year-old who believes that he still got it. And it's Saturday. Damn, I'm sure you're doing it.
It's for the show. It's for the show.
All right.
It's part of my character.
So we're going to get into this song real quick, and we'll be right back.
You already know you listening to The BLOC with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Beautiful music, man. I just need y'all to vibe with me. I'm on this PVO.
Now listening to the smooth sounds of freaking badass music.
Yeah. Just rock with me, man. Yeah. Kobe Savage, Villa Cooler. Let's go. This is less of me and more of you. No time for sleeping, we got more to do. Hit the studio, record a few. Yeah. This my poetry, my ghetto truth. I ain't never had nothing but some bad break sex. It's bad at the bottom when you out of K facts. It's bad when your problems overcome your faith. Don't ever let that happen, keep your focus straight. Yeah, I'm focused like LeBron on the one they hate. If that paper about to come, tell it underlay. Yeah, my family looking at me like what's on the plate. Time for pop to make a run all across the state. Could you imagine me with Bun making speakers shake? I couldn't either, don't feel bad, call it God's grace. Truly it takes two, tell them ride bass. Yeah, it's me and the Most High who won't violate. And vibing with my wise guys, we wide awake. Cover my blind side, we the spy snakes. I'm covered cause I survived, I could've died, babe. No walking with false pride, only God saves.
When I looked inside, there I found the key. I had been given every single thing I need. I just had to find a way to hold on to my faith.
try to work against me. Facts. But I'm loyal to this cause like I'm dirty whiskey. Facts. I'm really from the dirt and only God can cleanse me. The devil know my weaknesses, she trying to tempt me. I'm dodging out on time, staying extra busy. I'm writing extra rhymes, my grind grizzly. And Lord knows I keep my mind on mine. Might not pull up when I call, but it's right on time. I'm back up in the building, ain't I? Say hello to who flow like a picture painter. And I treat everyone the same, we all ain't rich and famous. But we all have suffered pain, baby, we ain't strangers. I'm like that baby who came out the major. They got prices on my head, but I feel no danger. It's crazy when you piece of shit from different angles. Be careful what you speak, we entertaining angels.
When you look inside, there you'll find the key. You have been given everything you need. You just have to find a way to hold on to your faith. Know that you can only grow when you change. When we look inside, there we'll find the key. We have been given everything we need. We just have to find a way to hold on to our faith. Know that we can only grow when we change.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey guys, we're back. That was by our boy Kobe Savage, Less of Me. Shout out to Kobe. Kobe will be traveling to San Antonio tomorrow with Villa Cooler Media to open up for the Bun B concert. So shout out to Kobe, Less of Me, guys. Go to Kobe Savage on Facebook and you'll be able to just follow him. He's a cool, inspiring guy. So shout out to that. Cam.
Yes.
Super producer.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I have a question for you. I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked Blacc.
All right.
Now, I don't even have to ask you because I was made aware by Marcus, your best friend, that you actually did play basketball, right?
Oh, yeah. I got some skill.
Okay. About how long ago, though? How many years have you been off from not playing basketball?
Well,
about 42.
Let's see. On a consistent basis, it's probably been better than 20 years.
Okay, so you played for a basketball team, bro.
I was close.
So did you play for school, or was it just a hobby?
Oh, no, I played for the school. I played for the UAAs and the summer and spring leagues and all that stuff. Yeah. Organized.
Okay.
UAA or AAU?
AAU, there you go. What I say?
UAA.
You played on the team like when you were 5 years old, right?
Hey.
Oh, hell.
Watch me work. Shit, when I was playing on the team, he was playing on the team.
5 years old, your parents would tell you could play anything.
It was about the same time. It was same timeline.
All right, guys, so I want y'all to stay tuned because these two guys have challenged each other to a one-on-one game that will take place immediately after this show across the street at YMCA. We will have highlights for you next week.
Y'all recording it?
Oh my goodness, guys. Be prepared. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the next topics on the table, and we're going to discuss our girl, how you doing? Wendy Williams.
How you doing?
Wendy Williams. So I'm pretty sure y'all know on Halloween she actually fell out. She fainted. A lot of people are saying that they think that it was fake, and oh my goodness, all the stuff that I done seen posted on it is just sad. Social media is just a mess to me. But she said that she got hot in her Statue of Liberty costume, and she fainted. So, what do y'all think? I think she fainted. A lot of people are saying that she didn't faint, and I honestly think that she fainted.
Before I give my opinion, let's play the clip first, and then let's come back.
Oh, Lord.
Let's listen to the clip and then see if you have the same feeling.
Listening is better.
It was a real-life scare for Wendy Williams on Halloween morning.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Because the talk show host passed out live on air.
It's time for our How You Doing Halloween costume contest. We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
Oh man.
Okay.
So not funny. See, y'all don't want us to laugh about Tyrese, but we see her laughing at this old lady for one. That statutory delivery suit looks hot as hell. She has on a hot piece that go on the top.
And that
she got on a hot wig that's got a lot of hair on it.
Man,
so,
her titties just got too heavy. She
man,
all right.
No, Blacc.
Them little bitty legs couldn't hold her up no more. Bro, don't make me get on this bitch.
No, on the serious, no. I feel that she fainted, and there's so many reasons why. I mean, as women, it has happened. I done heard of a lot. My grandma was just talking about this yesterday, like seriously. And I feel that if you get overwhelmed, if you get hot, if you don't get enough food in you and you're running on adrenaline, that this can happen. This can happen to anyone. Blacc? No, Stefani. Okay. Not Blacc.
I watched the video over and over and over again. And I'm not a fan of Wendy Williams, so when she hit that floor, I'm like, yeah, bitch. That's what you get. But I don't think that it was fake. I think that it was a legit fall. I think that maybe she had on like a tight ass waist trainer. Because them waist trainers can like literally squeeze the life out of you. It like discombobulates you. So
it does.
I believe that this was a fall, but hey, God don't like ugly, and she surely is ugly.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh
Lord Jesus.
So I don't know if it's fake or not. I really don't. It sounds like it could be real, but then again, it was Halloween. So I can't take it too seriously, just like I can't take you doing that shit on April Fools too seriously, because it might be a part of your tactics to celebrate the holiday. But
how is that celebrating Halloween?
If Halloween
Statue of Liberty don't fall. It'd be different if it's part of the agenda and the Statue of Liberty don't fail.
Hey, if it did,
back up
first of all, why would
she
she dress as a Statue of Liberty? She should have been dressed like a bag of potatoes upside down. But what I'm saying is,
a leg.
Yes, she looks like a turkey leg. She looks like a turkey leg. Just anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't like. To your point, how is that part of Halloween? To scare people. Like that's one of the things that goes with Halloween. People being scared. And if you like this talk show host and that talk show host faints, like you'll probably get scared. So it could be part of her costume.
Well, like she said, she's too old to be falling. She said she's a woman of age.
But did she break her hip?
She's not gonna.
Did she break her hip?
She fell though. She fell on her butt and then she fell down.
What butt?
Well, she fell on her hip bone and then she fell down. What I'm saying is, you know what? And it's a crazy thing. This is crazy that this was my topic and we had a meeting like on a serious note, y'all. So we had a meeting on this production meeting Wednesday. So come Thursday night, I go to the store and I get in my car, cut it on, put it in reverse. This is a real story, y'all, before we go on this, because this is attached to this. And I sneezed real hard and I heard my chest, like seriously. And I felt it in my chest and I truly woke up with my car rolled into my neighbor's driveway.
Oh, wow.
My neighbor woke me up. I blacked out.
Oh.
I do not know why. I was not drunk. I do not drink beers at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, shots fired.
So, I wasn't loaded. I wasn't tired. I wasn't sick. So, it's crazy that this is the topic. Because at first, I was like, I don't really like Wendy. Karma come around. It's called Wendy. Her name is Wendy. So, but I really think that this really happened. And what's crazy about it, she was talking about how scared she was when this happened to her. That she didn't know what was going on. When she got up, she didn't know what had happened. And this, like, real life, this situation just happened to me Thursday night. And I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
Well, you might not have fainted. You might have just had a mini seizure because that was happening.
I've never had a seizure before.
Well, hey, it happens.
Thank
Epilepsy.
you, Dr. Blacc.
Whatever.
I got
you.
Tuesday, though.
You feel better, so much better. Doc mixed up. I got a daughter. Did we get a call?
Oh my God.
Is that what's going on? Do we have a call?
No, we don't have a call.
I saw the phone. I thought we had a call.
Stephanie.
Maybe it was Wendy in there. Maybe it was Wendy. I don't know,
wow.
man.
Well,
It's just,
Wendy, prayers go out to Wendy.
you gonna pray for her?
Yeah,
I pulled the Wendy.
Lord, we are gathered here today.
Can you send one up for me too?
Yeah, and we definitely need to pray for Blacc.
Yes, please
Blacc
do.
on this tournament, because, oh, Lord Jesus.
So you got your money on Cam?
Nah, I don't have my money on that.
Put your money on the wheel, make the bet go good.
Betting options that's in my favor, so I mean, no shade, but
I even got deodorant in the car.
I don't know which one of y'all will win. You ain't never played ever in life, and you're drunk. And this man over here ain't played since you been born, and he got one eye. So
shit,
we gonna see how this work out. But I ain't betting on now one of y'all. It's gonna be $1 each.
$1 for the taxi fee. I asked to Parkland.
I ain't going to Parkland.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into a commercial. We'll be right back, guys. Remember to share this video. Stay tuned. We are coming back with some hilarious, raw, and uncut discussions later on in the show. And we're going to get into some more questions for one-odd 40-year-old versus Mr. Put the Beers Down, Mr. Doctor now, too. So stay tuned.
No, beautiful chocolate man.
Beautiful chocolate man. We're going to a break. You can be called beautiful because you got it.
This is your girl, Yvette, and you're listening to The BLOC on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
Okay, we're back. Sorry. Oh, guys, if you wanted to put a face with a name, the one-eyed 40-year-old Cam King, super producer, that last commercial, that was Cam King. So that's the other gentleman that has challenged Mr. Put the Beers Down. Blacc has let us know that his mom was a what?
A motherfucking champion.
What was she a champion?
She's a motherfucking champion. If you go to Swag, you go to Sock, 70-something.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna give her age, but in the 70s, she won 3 years out of 4, and they went to state all 4 years.
Okay. Shout out, Mama.
Mama, I know you ain't watching. Basketball.
Basketball. That's what we talking about.
It's in the bloodline. My brother played too.
It's in the blood.
Yeah,
It's in the blood.
Man, I'm ready to go play now.
Who was the Bears? Could You got to go hand in hand.
That was my pops.
Oh, Pops was like them Budweisers.
Shout out,
They
Pops.
go together.
All right, so next topic on the table, guys. I was baffled when I heard this story. As a mother, I got fucking pissed. Like, I would tell my daughter, you beat that bitch ass if that was me. But I don't know if any of y'all heard, but let me bring you up to date about the 2 college students. The one student was arrested for allegedly poisoning her roommate. It was a white roommate and a black roommate. And the white roommate was arrested this week on allegations of poisoning her roommate for over a couple of months since school had opened up. They attended the University of Hartford. The white student's name is Brianna Brochu. She bragged about poisoning her roommate by rubbing tampons on her bag, pouring moldy clam dip in her lotion, and putting her toothbrush inside her rectum. What the fuck? Like, come on. And so since then, she has been arrested and expelled. Brochu is also a freshman, and Chanel Rowe, who was the black girl who was being poisoned, they were both freshmen living in the same dormitory. Chanel has recently went live and gave her story of the events that took place leading up to her finding out that her roommate was doing all these crazy things, heinous acts towards her roommate. And she basically had been bullied since school had started by this girl. It would be times where Chanel would be sitting in her room doing her homework or just doing something, and the white roommate, as she's leaving out, would just shut the lights off. She was being really, really petty, along with poisoning her, rubbing bloody tampons, just going to the extreme. She also referred to Chanel Rowe, the Brochu referred to Chanel as a Jamaican Barbie. When Chanel was moving out, the night that she was moving out, she ran into her roommate. Her roommate asked her, was she moving? She told her yes. The roommate immediately went to social media and wrote a post about, I finally got rid of the Jamaican Barbie, and she stated all the things that she had done to Jamaican Barbie Chanel Rowe. The campus has gotten involved. The police has gotten involved. The investigation is still going on. But I was kind of taken back once she said that this was a Jamaican Barbie. I kind of was. I'm just on the fence about whether this was just a form of bullying between just a catty girl, or was this a race thing? Would she have done this if her roommate was white? And I wanted to get you guys' opinion, but we wanted to focus more on bullying, and has the line been crossed because of social media? And let's see, Yvette, you want to go and chime in on that?
What's wrong with a Jamaican Barbie? I don't think that's offensive at all. I think that's coming from somebody that's a hater, that's really giving her a comment, because I'm not gonna downplay Jamaican Barbie. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She's a black beautiful woman is what she's saying to me. That's the definition of Jamaican Barbie to me. And I do not think that this is a race thing. I think this is just a form of bullying. And I think that it happens all the time. I have kids that are in high school, and I have a daughter that's bullied all the time. So, and she fights, and she tries not to fight. She don't want to get in trouble. She don't want to give me the heartache of her getting in trouble. So she tries to keep most of it to herself, which I think a lot of kids do. And I think that this is a form of hate bullying, and I think that the white girl was hating on this girl, and that was her problem with her. And I have experienced that where it's not them just bullying me, it's just the fact that they don't like me.
All right, Blacc.
Oh
wait, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Get your thoughts together. We do have a clip real quick. Let's play that.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't have them together.
So basically,
you ready?
I moved in August 27th, right, this summer. And I was assigned a roommate by random. And basically, I moved out about 2 weeks ago. And I moved out because I felt like I was unwanted in my own room, right? but this is not even like the huge part. So I basically felt like I was unwanted in my own room, you know, like I was ignored. I was like a ghost in my own room, you know, like I was disrespected, and not like physically, but like if the person was to walk into the room and see me doing work, like she'll turn off the light and just walk out, and just like a whole bunch of petty, disrespectful stuff. But me, I never said anything because I don't want to start any conflict. I'll easily like just turn on my personal light, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so Blacc, let's get your opinion. Where do you stand with this story?
I think I want to race bait and say that it was on some racist shit. Like, the Jamaican Barbie thing, I feel the same way you feel about that as far as it being a compliment type thing. But at the same time, I don't think she would have did that to a white roommate. I feel like it's people in this country at this point in time, especially since we have, since y'all have a president that's orange, it's just certain things that people normally wouldn't do that now they're doing. And like, I kind of applaud the girl who's getting bullied, I guess, for not doing anything, not saying anything, because we would have to square up a long time ago.
So,
but like,
a long time ago.
You talking about bloody tampons and putting, where the fuck did she get some spoiled oyster or clam juice from?
She's white. I'm sorry. But no.
But I'm just saying,
yeah, no, I think she would have did this to any female that she didn't like. And like I said, I'm a female. Females are very vindictive. If they don't like you, they don't like you. They can click up and don't like you.
Why she didn't like her though?
It doesn't really even have to be a major reason. If they just don't like you and they don't like you in their presence, then they will cause problems and issues with you.
Why she didn't like her though?
She didn't like her because she probably was a pretty black girl who is very educated, and her parents probably pay a lot of attention to her, and this white girl is probably not getting what she see this black girl is getting. So envious.
Well, sounds like racism to me. She's a pretty black girl that actually has family that's actually taking care of her.
If it was a white girl, I think that she probably would have been the same way. She would not have liked her there, and she would have terrorized her.
No, she would have called. She would have called administration and asked them, "Can this young lady please be removed from my room?
Or can I leave?
Can Becky move to room 122 because I know somebody else, Samantha, who wants to live with me, and I don't like Becky,
baby, because my kids." She would have
been
out of there anyway. My kids probably would have gone ahead and knocked her out.
And I agree I want to believe that this didn't have anything to do with race. We may never know. I think the only way that we can know is if we go deeper into, because she tweeted, she did a lot of things on social media leading up to the last one that she made. So I don't know. I'm sure that the investigation will come out. I'm sure she's had conversations with people about this roommate, and maybe we'll find out later if it was a race thing. But I strongly am going to stand on the race side. I just don't believe that this would have happened if she had a white roommate.
Maybe they were having sex and her head game was horrible.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into some love and sex.
See what I did there?
Let's talk love and sex
with Yvette. All right, so we're gonna hop right into love and sex, ladies and gentlemen. Something to spice up the relationship. I always try to keep it simple because I think simple works. One of the things that I like doing, fellas, just to let you know, I like taking small trips. It doesn't have to be anything major. Most people that I've talked to as far as couples, they want to plan to go to Vegas and Colorado and Miami and all of that, when actually you can take a smaller trip, like to Austin or Houston or San Antonio. Just get away with your woman. I like to just be swept away. You know, I like for a man to be like, hey, just pack a night bag or two and let's just go away for a couple of days. Just me and you. It's a lot. This is something that men do not do, and it's very simple. You know what I'm saying? Rent a room for a day or two and just take your woman out.
Take her out.
It's so easy. Not to the movies. That is so whack. Not out to eat. Just saying, hey, baby. No. Take her out. Surprise her. Get a room that's 2 hours away or an hour away. Tell her to throw some fits in her or buy her some fits. And you know, this is going to spice up the relationship. Just don't leave it on her to be all sexy and walking in the room with candles. That shit is old.
They don't even like candles, hell.
Let's don't do that anymore. It doesn't take much at all to get a room for a couple of nights, just away, even if it's an hour away. Just you and her get away and actually do this. So how do you feel, Blacc? Do you
I feel like Stephanie. Stephanie over here throwing shots.
No, she's not.
She's being an asshole today.
I thank you for talking about that. I'm not throwing shots at anyone in particular. However, I think that men make the mistake of becoming complacent.
And they think the woman should do all of the spicing and
that has made it very clear in a couple of other shows that side chicks are real.
They are.
But guys, side niggas are real. And if you ain't doing it, it's another guy that is either in your woman's inbox promising, trying to take her out on a date, trying to do a staycation. Guys, please don't be that one to just let your woman be swept off her feet by another guy. Because all it takes is that. Keep up with the game. Keep your relationship fresh, new, and hot so the sex can be stemming. Guys, come on.
It doesn't take much, baby.
It doesn't take much.
So, can they do a hotel like in the same city?
No, we getting that's what. Look, buy her a t-shirt and buy her a fresh bonnet, Blacc, and take her out the city. It's not much. You can even go an hour away, like to Fairfield. They got great barbecue spots and stuff there. So look. You know, just take her and say, hey, babe, I got a new fresh bonnet and a t-shirt for you. And then just pop that bonnet, just rip it off of her and tell her you ain't wearing that shit for the rest of the weekend.
No. You gotta put the bonnet on so it can be snatched off during the sex part of the love and sex segment.
I get it.
You know,
all right, well, that was your love.
You gotta grab it and
pull it off.
The strong arm.
That's talk love and sex.
You missed the with Yvette.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break and go to our next song. What you're going to hear is also by Kobe Savage, Texas Forever. Guys, it's hot. It's a hit. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Remember, you can call in. Guys, call in. I got 2 movie tickets for the first caller. Call in. The phone number is 214-267-8320. If you are our first caller, you can talk about anything. You can talk about this basketball tournament, but call and I'll give you 2 free movie tickets to the movies tonight.
Tonight? I like the movies.
This is your girl Yvette, and you're listening to The BLOC on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Great state of Texas. Whoa. This one for the record books. Let go. Northeast Texas on my chest. Network nation, nothing less. Look, if nothing else, I'm blessed. I've been hustling without rest. He's a Leo Plody, yeah, got the chew with Mama West. Did a video with Lucci, hit up Pookie, he up next. I'm a legend, I'm a vet. I was repping on the set. I was helping build a legacy. You fake if you forget. I'm from Texas, homeboy. Watch me make my own art. Watch me own my own homes. Player out the Lone Star. This is Texas, boy, it's hectic. You get murdered in a second. I was swerving through the country, pumping UGK forever. At the end of this is treasure, so I'm pushing like I'm Bond. Representing for Texas, still there's nothing in my lungs. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving, that money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem and Irvin.
I'm from Texas, check my necklace. My first car was a Caprice. No you don't grind, you don't shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Riding solo in my slab. Yeah, you do the math. Come so dirty, need a bath. Hit the south side, I don't dab. I think I'm Pimp Chad. So what the fuck is up? Wait a minute, mother. Kobe asked me not to cuss. Hogging in the game. Swinging, banging, no it's us. Like my music screw up. So loud and bang. No need to rush, lay it down. I'm a crook for life. Hold your tongue, cause you might say something I might not lie. Welcome to the South. Welcome, I done came down. You know what I'm talking about? Man, hold up. I just broke them boys off.
Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. That money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem and Irvin.
Get your mind right, hater, you a sin. And I'm a fat black undercover pimp. I make them girls get down on the floor. And my choosing fee is king if you a pro. I'm a I-30 rider, cocaine on the paint. Gripping wood, feeling good, jolly ranchers in my drink. Super tight, riding dirty, got the diamonds on the wood. Having things in the South, jamming, tell me something good. She don't do it for daddy, but the trick gotta pay. I put the diamonds in the chain and put it all in your face. So look at me, motherfucker, look at me. Look me in the deck when I'm riding through the D. Let me see it. Real niggas don't die, so long little pimp. Front, back, and side to side while I'm riding through the clip. Used to be that young boy with a pocket full of stones. Now I'm riding on off from Yellowstone to Acres home.
Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. That money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem and Irvin. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. That money calling got us getting up early. Texas born, Texas raised, down south we bump UGK. We was riding dirty, swinging and swerving. Texas boys like Eminem and Irvin.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, so that was hot. That was a hit by Kobe Savage. Kobe is one of Villa Cooler Media's artists. Texas Forever, guys. He will be in San Antonio this weekend. Villa Cooler will be traveling to San Antonio to open up for Bun B with Kobe Savage. Oh, and Blacc has another 6-pack. Cam finally gave Cam, for some unknown reason, Cam already owed Blacc a 6-pack. Nobody knows why. So Blacc has gotten his 6-pack. And then following this show, they will be doing a one-on-one tournament. They'll be going to 25 points.
We're going to 25 points.
That's
we
what
can make it
y'all
13.
said.
We can go 13.
Points.
Oh, now they want to go to 13.
I mean,
I'm trying to take it easy on the young buck.
Oh, okay. So let me let y'all know some of the conditions. Blacc said that he was going to consume beers before and after. And how many beers are you on?
This is number 3.
This is number 3. And they also both smoke cigarettes. They both smoke.
Hey,
okay.
my mama might be watching.
I'm sorry. Cam, let me update y'all on his medical history. About 2 weeks ago, Cam had an injury to the eye, an infection, so he's currently recovering from that. So that's why I'm referring to him as the one-eyed 40-year-old.
And he got arthritis.
One eye. One eye is
my question to you is: Has your doctor cleared you to do this insane? I mean, really? Like, do you think that you're?
Is it regular correct time at the senior home?
No, he has not cleared me, Stephanie Love,
shit.
but I'm taking matters in my own hands.
Well, there y'all have it, people. We are going to get into this game at the end of this show. Next week, y'all are going to want to tell everybody. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell your baby mama, tell your sister, tell your side chick to tune into the block next week because we are going to have highlights from this tournament next week. Remember, guys, you can call in to this show right now. Tune in, share, tell people that the block is always lit as fuck on Saturday. Excuse my French. But we're going to go ahead and...
That wasn't French. Dunkerson is French.
We're going to go ahead and get into our next topic on the table. And I have heard this conversation over and over and over again. And I have been always waiting for the opportunity to get the platform. And here I have the platform to discuss it. And this week I happened to stumble across another post where there are certain women who feel like they should not pay any bills when they live with their spouse, their boyfriend, or whatnot, especially when they are when it comes to the rent. A lot of them put more emphasis on the rent, that the rent should not be split. If you're living with a dude, the dude should pay all, if not all the bills, he at least should pay the rent. It should not be split. I have a different opinion, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I want to know how you guys feel. Let's go with Yvette.
Like I said, I'm old school, so I feel that a man should pay the rent. Now I have a job, full-time job, 2-3 hustles that I do on the side. So it's not about the money part of it. It's just the fact of that's just how I was raised. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do my part, because I'm gonna do my part. And I feel that anyone that gets in this type of relationship where this is the topic, then they should already be doing for themselves. If you're already paying bills, if you're already paying rent, then this is not even really a topic, because y'all gonna come together and still make it do what it do, because y'all was doing it on your own in the first place. Now, for a man or a woman who has been living off someone all their life or partial part of their life, then they're probably I seen it.
Wait,
then they're probably gonna have a bigger issue with this on why I gotta pay the whole rent and why we can't split everything half and half, because they are split everything half and half type of nigga. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's the type of man that you want. But it's just about female standards. I always go to that, and that's what I teach my daughters. It's about your standards. So if your standards is to where you feel that a man should pay full rent, then you're going to get you a man who has no problem with paying all the rent. So that's just how I feel on it. We can pay together.
I kind of feel like that's a conversation that you should have, maybe not, prior to moving in with somebody, but I also feel like if it's a dude and the chick moves into his house, he was already paying the rent anyway. Yeah. Like, don't treat her like a roommate. But if y'all a couple and y'all go out looking for an apartment together, sweetheart, I'm going to need that half because we got this together. But, I mean, that's just me because I'm broke. I done got no money.
Well, you don't need to be moving in with no woman. You need to stay doing what you
I don't want to move in with my mama though. So
hey, you don't need to be moving in no woman and you broke. That's your first mistake.
Well, can you let me borrow a box?
No.
I can cardboard it up and say, hey, while I just need a bit.
Baby, if your preference is bonnets and no bras and t-shirts, it's a whole bunch of women that will take care of you out there.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
and I feel, this is how I feel. I think I agree with you, Blacc. I think that should be a conversation that needs to be had prior to you guys cohabitating. I actually, in my situation, we split. He for years always took care of me, but once I got on my feet and got, then I wanted to, it was my choice. It wasn't like I was forced. So, but it was definitely, I think that there needs to be a line of communication. If you communicate about it, then whatever works for that relationship works for that relationship.
And then on top of that, if you're gonna, like, on a serious note, because I was bullshitting first, but if you're gonna take it to the level of acting like you're married and you're having sex and you're living with each other and you're around each other all the time, then before you get married, if you're acting like you're married, might as well act like you're married. So what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. We should be able to, because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you make, how much money I make, all that money is going toward the same thing, and that's us and our family.
But
and
then it wouldn't be fair if
it does. Some people make more than other people.
Right.
Some people don't.
So that's where I say,
but you can throw into the pot. Like,
I would say, if you are going to split, the logical thing to do is you don't want to split, and then, like, if your woman is making less or your man is making less than you don't want to split the bills, and then when it comes time to paying the bills, your woman is broke, but then you still have money over here to the side because you get paid more. I think that there needs to be, if you're going to split, the best thing that works for me and just probably other people is to communicate at the end of the day. Sit down, line out the bills, and then maybe once you split, then see who can take more of, and then it may turn out to where, okay, well, I'll pay the rent because I make more. It's all about communication.
I feel you. I agree. Like, I wasn't saying, like, you have to split it 50-50 because sometimes you might make more, you might make less. Sometimes I may need to cover you. Sometimes you might need to cover me. Right. It's a give and take thing. Like, behind money like that, I don't feel pressure like that because it's like, hey, if you ain't got me, I got you. And if I ain't got you, you got me. You know
and
what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of people a lot of my friends who, they made, for instance, date like a drug dealer or a hustler that's out there in the streets hustling. And yes, at that point, everything is taken care of by that man. But the moment that, and they're just sitting back, relaxing, kicking it cool, and not thinking about what the future may hold, and this guy may get locked up or this guy may get killed, and they have been left with little of nothing because they didn't. So they had to move out of the nice home that they lived in, and their kids are back at square one because they didn't prepare themselves. So as a woman, I always had to make sure that I can take care of myself before I allow a man to take care of me.
Well, you should see that in that person that you're wanting to move to that level with. So, and if you don't see that in that person, then you should be cautious. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel that you see that they're taking care of themselves, I'll never get with a man that is staying with his mama. I'm sorry, and don't have no transportation, don't have a job. Oh, yeah. That's not a match to me. That's not a matching yoke to me. And I'm not gonna be a roommate. I'm supposed to be your helpmate. So whatever you need help in, and even if it's not in the form of money, I'm gonna make sure I take care of it. But I just feel, in my opinion, that the man should pay the full rent because that is his household, that is his kingdom. So I feel he should pay the full rent, and everything else we can take care of. No problem. If it's a bill, it shouldn't be here go the bill. Do you have your half? No. If that bill and I got the money in my bank account, then I'm gonna pay that bill. If he got the money in his bank account, then he gonna pay the bill. And this won't even be a discussion. It's our bill together.
I had something to say, but we gotta close this.
We gotta close it. We're gonna jump into a quick commercial break. And guys, remember you can call in 214-267-8320, and we'll be right back.
Hurry up, get
you
these tickets.
already know you listening to The Block with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free accessories aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at lturner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Tell your friends.
Why you making so much noise?
Because I'm going to get into the good shit.
What good shit?
All right, now it's time for social media trolling.
Oh, okay.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, guys, remember, you can call in and speak to us and hold a discussion with us. Right now is your time, 214-267-8320. I am giving away 2 movie tickets to the first caller. So, guys, call in. Please call in.
We want to hear you.
So, your girl, Stefani Love, I have officially won the title of a troller. I got called a troller twice yesterday. Well, once yesterday and again today. So, hey, I'm a troller. I'll try to be as polite as I can. If that's the title y'all going to give me, hey, I'm going to do my best at it. But, as y'all know, we have a tournament coming up at the end of this show, right? So, I was trolling. And, Blacc, that is why I asked your black ass if you had ever played basketball. Because as I was trolling, your ass wanted to go on Facebook on Monday.
You trolled me.
Call out.
You trolled me.
You wanted to call out Cam in London to play you in this tournament. Like, you just this big shot caller. You know what you're doing. But as I was trolling, I noticed that some of your friends were commenting on your post. And they said that, since when did you play basketball? Since when have you played basketball?
First of all, they don't even know me.
Oh.
I just added them.
And they even went to the extent of saying they would play you because they were just so baffled that you would go through with this.
How you know they was baffled?
Because I could tell by
they
their
put
fingers.
the baffled emoji next to it. I mean, what?
I could tell. So my question is, here is your opportunity again to answer my question honestly.
Look.
Have you ever played basketball?
I told you I did.
Not with the little basketball hoop your mama bought you.
No,
and you hung up over your
not
bathroom.
the Fisher Price one, not the one that was on the door, not the one that was in the backyard. I'm talking about the one I done played. I played somewhere. It was in a gym.
Oh, hell.
It was in a gym.
YMCA. Your mom was like, boy,
it had a hardwood floor and everything.
YMCA.
But
That
for real.
sounds like why.
So you think that you are up for the challenge to go against a guy who, yes, it's been over 20 years, but you never lose
see
that
the
touch.
shorts?
Oh, hell.
They basketball shorts. I got a muscle shirt on today. I haven't got no muscles. But guess what? I'm about to go hoop.
So you're up for the challenge
I'm
of
gonna
going
hoop.
against the 40-year-old, one-eyed 40-year-old.
He better hope he don't get dunked
Because
on.
he has a little bit, he has more experience.
He better hope he don't get dunked on.
Oh, shit. They say they dunking. So we're going to have dunking.
So we going with experience or youth? That's which one?
Oh man!
Experience
and normally
or
Blacc
youth?
wears Jordan flip flops. So can I ask what type of shoes do you have?
Man,
on?
so-
Oh, he came with. Okay.
I got man say.
All right.
He ready.
He got the titty shoes on. He got the muscle tee, and, and guys, he also went and got a haircut.
Yeah.
So
and I'm ashy, and I put deodorant on too.
All right, he ready. All right, so that was your social media trolling.
She trolled me.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? Nobody but you people. All right, so it seems like we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
I am here. This is Deonquay Coleman, a.k.a. Artist Chivalry.
All right, what's up, bro? Deonquay? Thank you for calling in. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling out of Dallas. I love y'all show. I watch as much as I can. And so I wanted to comment real quick on this upcoming game. Blacc, man. Oh, dear Lord, baby Jesus. Blacc, listen.
What up, bro?
Bro, I just got the feeling, man, that you're gonna put up a double, man. I got a feeling. I got the feeling you're gonna have 12 rebounds, 13 points. It's coming. I'm going ahead and call it out right now.
No, I didn't tell him to call
12
in.
rebounds and 13 points. I'm going to write that down so we remember that. All right?
Well, caller, remember it is
All right,
a game
man,
to 25. So if he ends up with 13.
I thought you went to, okay, now we're going to 25. We don't know.
It don't matter how many points we're going to. I'm going to get them.
Whoever fall.
Oh, well,
right.
Deonquay, we want to thank you for every week. We do know that you are one of our active listeners. We thank you for tuning in every week. We thank you for taking this opportunity to call. We actually have 4 tickets for you now. You never got your 2 tickets that you won the Grambling Preview weekend, but we definitely have them, and we'll get you all 4 of your movie tickets. Thank you for calling in and continue to listen to us every week, all right?
Thank you.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, so what are we getting into? That was our caller, guys. You see, you can call into the show every week at any time. We will stop this show and answer your call and let you become a part. When you call, you become a part of the block. So make those calls every week whenever you want to. Tell your friends that the block is hot. It looks like our hustler of the week last week, TJ has said, let's set a game up. Well, TJ, there is a game set up. There's a game set up at 1 o'clock today at the YMCA, guys. We will be at the YMCA.
The one on
Hampton. On Hampton.
You right down the
Oak
street,
Cliff
TJ.
At 1 p.m. So if you guys are in the area, come stop by. We're going to have the cameras. We're going to have everything going. So come. We need y'all to cheer Blacc on. He needs supporters. He doesn't have any supporters right now.
I don't. It's so sad.
We're going to go ahead and jump into another song. Are we ready for a song? And we'll be right back.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Blacc on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Cause I really want it. At the time that I'm daydreaming, just know that I'm feeling haunted. My regular scheduled program is always interrupted. Only since the love and affection is so corrupted. A little bit of hate mixed with all this anger, poured out in a pan and cooked up for a stranger. This is danger. Tired, tormented all at once. Smart as I wanna be, but I'm still considered a dunce. No funds, no fun, no fam. People be around, but do they really give a hand? Don't think so. Head up, eyes open, don't blink, bro. The There's things you understand and there's things you still don't know.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come up. I won't open up a window for you.
Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Don't hate the sin, I hate the sin. Watch for clues. See, everybody ain't your friend, this is true. Some people hate to see you win, so don't snooze. They lurking in the shadows like the reaper. It's a battle to decipher who is good and who is evil, so I pray for spiritual discernment. All this wickedness gon' turn me to a hermit. I trust none. If you slipping, niggas will bust guns. I'm never slipping, my enemies got it tough. From closed windows, watch me and my fam eat. No shadow boxing with demons who entertaining these creeps, not me.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come up. I won't open up a window for you.
Seem like I got an obsession with depression, unable to think clearly, constantly second guessing, insomnia causing phobias, tripping hallucinations, dealing with insecurities, violating probation. My adolescence was innocent, infidelities injured me, devils wanting to sentence me. Can't remember memories, annexes with my Hennessy, recipe for disaster, prisoner of my mind, heart cold as Alaska. The music is therapeutic, the passion ain't there to prove it. Heartless, hopeless, romantic, the pussy don't even move me. Contrary to your belief, my childhood was full of grief. My auntie died in her sleep, that's why I don't like to sleep. Alright.
Who's that moving in the shadows? Going everywhere that I go. Knowing all the things that I know. I won't ever make it easy for you. Shadows, you just waiting for a slip up. Hoping that you get it, come up. I won't open up a window for you. Shadows.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, so we're back, guys. Thank you for the caller, Deonquay Coleman. Guys, remember we'll be going across the street on 6701 Southampton to play a one-on-one tournament between the one-eyed 40-year-old. I keep wanting to say one-eyed 40-year-old version for some reason.
She on my team.
And Mr. Put the Beers Down, they gonna go at it, guys. They've been talking noise every commercial break.
Did he just boo me?
So get out here if you guys can come. If you're in the area, stop at the YMCA. We'll be up there at 1 o'clock. But let's get into our next topic. Now, I know you guys all heard about another terrorist attack that took place on this week in Manhattan, New York. The terrorist attack killed 8 people and it injured 11. A driver decided to plow his pickup truck down a crowded bike path along the Hudson River. All right,
Miss Put them beers down.
They're claiming that this has been the deadliest attack on New York since September 11, 2001. The attacker was by the name of Sayfullo Saipov. He was 29 years old. Sayfullo Saipov. He was 29 years old. He also smashed a school bus that injured a couple of handicapped kids. It was very sad when I saw the aftermath. These people have no regards to what they're doing and who they're injuring. They don't care at all. He immediately jumped out of his truck. He ran down the highway waving a pellet gun and a paintball gun, and he was shouting, Allahu Akbar.
You didn't say it right.
Allah.
It got a you.
No.
Allahu.
You gotta do it in the accent. You gotta be like,
he was
you gotta say it.
Let Blacc say it.
Allah Akbar. 25 cents.
That's what I said. You gotta let him say it.
Bro.
Say it again, Blacc.
Allah Akbar. You have to talk like this. It's not right if you don't talk like this. You pay me, my friend.
It don't sound right if you don't say it.
You talk. You pay me, my friend. You talk like this, okay? Hey, why are you laughing? It's supposed to be serious. It's okay. It's okay.
In other words, in English terms,
Allah Akbar.
God is great, and this is something that the ISIS terrorists will scream out once they perform these heinous attacks. They say what?
Allah Akbar. 25 cents. 42 versions. Bro, y'all so childish. Keep this going. Keep going. Like, talk. What do you talk?
I just wanted to bring to awareness that this makes 6 terrorist attacks in the United States in 2017 alone, guys. 16 of them. So when we were in our production meeting the other day, questions came up. Why do you think that there's so many attacks happening, and what do you think needs to be done to possibly eliminate these attacks? Anybody want to chime in?
Welcome to AT&T. My name is Jeremy. Nice to meet you. No, but I don't know. I don't know what is considered a terrorist attack. Like, because to me, that was it could have been like
He said he was from ISIS.
I'm trying to tell you. You gotta listen.
Okay.
Like, his agenda might have been that of a terrorist. So I get it. Let's classify it as a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
But like, they're saying it's the biggest terrorist attack or the deadliest terrorist attack since September 11th. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to downplay the shit, but the nigga killed 8 people and injured 11 more or something like that. Like, that was just a nigga with a truck. That wasn't no plotted out terrorist.
They said in New York, though.
But okay, I get it. But what the fuck?
So right now, I've been actually following this and seeing something on Nightline last night where they were saying that they have a lot of things going on in New York because they have a lot of terrorist threats in New York. And honestly, I think that the thing in Vegas was actually a terrorist attack as well. It's meant for terror. It's meant to give terror. And I think that's exactly, I don't think we should put ISIS on it or this on it. If you kill some people and it's a crowd of people and people are terrified, then that's a terrorist attack to me. But they're saying in New York that they are like putting out frequencies to see if anthrax is in the air. They are actually doing things where they're scanning planes and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of terrorist attacks that are threatened in New York right now, and they are on it. And this is probably not going to be the last, unfortunately, for this year, because they are actually on it this year. So I think that this is just something that social media is actually helping as well.
And I feel like it's some people who do this shit as individuals that aren't really affiliated with these terrorist organizations and or groups, and they might claim that they are.
Well, it's ISIS claiming them.
Okay, and that's fine too. Like, it can go both ways. I'm just saying that I think that it's not. Some of these people aren't necessarily affiliated with ISIS, even though ISIS says they are, or they say they're affiliated with ISIS before they get killed. Like, it's just people who wants to create terror, so I guess I was very hypocritical in saying I don't classify it as a terrorist attack. So I guess I do, but I don't feel like it's not anybody important, like a major entity that will threaten. You got to be like, boom. Oh, that was so racist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was ooh. That was racist, and we live. We live, baby.
All right, so
hello, my name is Jeremy. Welcome to 7-Eleven Quickie Trip. Okay, I'm done.
I just think it's sad.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just think it's sad, and I think that we get into talking about the terrorists and we don't talk about the people whose lives was lost. And I think that it's our social media hype. A lot of this has to do with social media. Social media has done a lot right now, and it's one of the reasons I say so. I just think it's a sad affair.
It's very sad, and I don't think that there's anything we can do about the terrorist attacks. It's just the world we live in. Godspeed to everyone. Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings, and hopefully we're never caught up in a situation to where we're involved in any type of terrorist attacks.
And if you hear somebody say Allah Akbar, just run far.
All right. Wow.
I'm humble. Some days I struggle.
Every day.
Wow.
Hustle.
We're gonna get
BLOC Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
All right, so now it's time for our Hustler of the Week. This is my favorite part because I love to give accolades to people who are doing great things in our community all over the world.
Is that who I think it is?
This year, stay in your place.
Is that who I think it is?
This week, I was just overtaken by an article I read that crossed me in social media this week on Facebook. And I want to give accolades to this celebrity. Yes. Today, I chose a celebrity, and she is none other than our girl, Rihanna, also known legally by Robin Rihanna Fenty. I chose Rihanna because I stumbled across an article that in 1 month, Rihanna made $72 million on her makeup line. And as you all know, September 4th, Rihanna launched a makeup line called Fenty, and it was catered to women who have a hard time with getting the right complexion, the right blend for their makeup, and it's a really good product for women of color because it comes in, it's hard to find. You have to kind of get different products when you do wear makeup. You have to get another brand and get another brand and mix it together. But Rihanna's makeup line, she has made it simpler to where it's more shades, and it caters to the palest of pales to the deep brown color undertones. So it's a good makeup line for women of color. If Black women are looking for a great makeup line, Fenty by MAC is where you want to go and purchase that. You will not be disappointed.
Can you talk more about Rihanna?
Shut up.
She getting thick.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
And let me, because I've been on.
Thick girls.
So she's been thick. Rihanna is just, and I think that Rihanna is just in the spotlight right now. She is
gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's
beautiful.
She's 29 years old, and she's within 10 years of starting her musical career, she becomes the youngest solo artist to score 14 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100s. She's the fastest to do that, and she sold more than 54 million albums and 210 million tracks worldwide. And like I said, she launched the Fenty makeup line through MAC, and she also launched the Fenty Puma line, and that's a hot line too. So guys, go check Rihanna out. Go purchase you some Pumas. I I've heard that they, from what I've seen, they're beautiful. They are a little expensive, but it's a great purchase. Even the Fenty line is a great purchase. The women are saying that they spend to get everything that they need for everyday makeup. You're spending roughly around $150, which is reasonable when it comes to makeup. And just enjoy. It is a good foundation. She wanted to provide us with something that is sweat-proof and life-proof, and from the reviews on this makeup, it really, really is. You will not be disappointed. It's a great investment. And that was your Hustler of the Week. Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle.
The BLOC's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
All right, so we're going to get into a song, and guys, we'll be right back for the closing of our show.
No, that's not what we're doing. We're going to go into the thought of the week.
I thought they said song. Super producer, I thought he said song.
You couldn't see him because his eye didn't work. Listen, can we get Rihanna on the show?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Okay, just tell her come in and work.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our thought of the week. And then we'll be, I'm feeling these Miller Lights.
Oh, yeah.
High life.
Mrs. put the bird down.
Not Mrs., just Miss.
Miss put the bird down. Okay. All right. So, thought of the week, I wanted to target this towards our next generation, which is our children. I want us to invest in our children more. I'm not saying that you don't invest into your children, but take next week to find out something new that your child likes to do. Give them a different option, not the options that are always out there, which is for boys, it's mostly sports, football, and things of that nature. Find out if they like to read. Find out other things that your child likes to do. I have big kids now. My kids were never into sports, but my son is actually going to school for engineering. He's always been a person that drew all the time. I put a pen and a paper in his hand, and he just started drawing. So especially for those who have little kids, find something else that your child likes to do. Discover something different in them that they might not know that they have, and do it to yourself. I challenge you to do it to yourself as well. Do something different out of the norm this week that may help you in the near future. So just invest in yourself, invest in your children, and get them something different to do. Give them a book and ask them to read it. Maybe they like reading. Maybe they like poetry. You don't know until you actually push them and put it in front of them. So just challenge your children today and next week, and challenge yourself as well. So that's my thought of the week.
And that was awesome. All right, so guys, we're at the closing of our show. As you all have heard throughout the whole 2 hours, there is a heinous act that is going to take place. I might call it a terrorist attack. Oh, man. So, guys, lift us up in your prayers. Lift 1-year-old, one-eyed 40-year-old and Mr. Put the Beers Down. I have
need to put the beers down.
Persuaded, and I have been giving 2 Miller High Life the champagne of beers. My goodness, like I feel good.
The champagne of beers.
So there's a tournament that is going to take place because our super producer Cam King and Blacc have challenged each other for some reason to play a one-on-one tournament going to 25 points.
How did this even start? Where did this even start?
First of all,
because Cam said he can run you around that corner.
And Cam said he could dunk on.
That's where it started. He said he dunked on me.
Cam, where did you play basketball at? What school? Where?
Shit, Jesus High School.
The magnificent David W. Carter High School.
Oh, so Cam was a great player at Carter High School. In what year? Around what years?
1952.
Like 92, 93.
Oh, 92. Okay. And Blacc, according to research and my trolling, I have been told that you haven't. Since when do you play basketball? So I'm assuming you've never played basketball.
It's in my bloodline.
Okay, it's in his bloodline because his his mom was a what?
A motherfucking champion.
His mama was a champion.
No. My mama was a motherfucking champion.
And the conditions that they're under, 2 weeks ago, Cam King encountered an eye injury. And Mr. Put the beers down. How many beers are you on today?
3.5.
3.5 beers, and he says he's gonna consume even after the game because he's gonna win. So next week we will have highlights for you on the show. Tune in for this shit because it's about to go down.
Are y'all gonna have audio and video,
bringing,
or just audio? I mean, just video.
We're having video, audio. We gonna have all that. We ain't gonna limit these listeners to this crazy ass shit because this shit we finna break the internet.
I play basketball with him. Jared Jackson.
Jared Jackson.
Yeah.
Who you going for, Jared?
Jared, I don't even think Jared is from here. You little liar.
No, that nigga from Louisiana. He from
Louisiana.
I went
Jared
to school
ain't from
with
no Louisiana.
He is. I'm telling you.
Jared, are you from Louisiana? This motherfucker always lying.
Hey.
And who you going for, Jared?
He going for me.
I can guarantee you Jared is not from Louisiana.
You want to bet on that too? Bet me a 6-pack.
Jared, where you from?
He about to answer in a minute,
right,
hopefully.
so,
but I'm like, hey, look, let me tell you something. We got 1 minute. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. You know why? Because champion is in my motherfucking bloodline. My mama's a motherfucking champion. My daddy's a motherfucking champion.
Hey, you drunk Budweiser.
No, he didn't drink Budweiser.
Cam, do you have anything to say?
Milwaukee.
Oh, well, you good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're an old Milwaukee baby.
All I gotta do is, all I gotta say is have another beer, Blacc.
Oh, I will. Yes, sir. I sure will.
It's
sure will.
Down,
got
y'all.
the basketball. Look.
And Cam, Marcus has said that he is not taking you to the ER.
Right.
But I have told him you're gonna be the one taking him.
He's already taken me to the ER like twice in my life. So yeah, I'm gonna spare.
It's cool though, bro. It's cool because I'll take you to the ER.
All right.
Oh shit.
I just don't need no police involved. They're gonna say I'm abusing the elderly and shit.
All right, so there you guys have it. Thank you for tuning in with the BLOC this morning. Have a great Saturday. Return next week.
We done.
Remember, you can visit us on YouTube, Villa Coola Media. You can visit us on Twitch, internet radio side at villacoolammedia.radio.com. Remember, you can call in every week, 214-267-8320. I got your tickets for you, Dion Quay. We are out, guys. We'll be back next week for this hilarious shit. Thank you.
I'm about to go hoop.
Class is
You've been
now
listening
dismissed.
to the BLOC. Yay. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on villacoolameradio.com. School is over, and we out.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on villacoolameradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on villacoolameradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the villacoolameradio.com. For fans of music, let's go.